This looks like some kind of oil painting at times. It's lovely.
Next up we have our first sprite-based game on this list, and it's called Fox and Forests. Now I absolutely love the look of this one. It has beautiful background, but what I like most about it is how much it recalls, although it's not made by them, the Capcom Disney games on the Super Nintendo. This one in particular really reminds me of The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. It's new but nostalgic all at the same time.
Next on our list are two games from the excellent Panic Button, Wolfenstein 2 and Doom. Doom originally released and was quite blurry, but Wolfenstein 2 was a far superior port. These really show the power of the Switch and how well it can run the Unreal 4 engine. Just check out these visuals.
Is he alive? Answer me, is he alive? He's awake.
Hey, look at that jumping bastard! The only person on the planet hard enough to survive getting his head chomped off.
Come and fucking get me, you fascist Nazi pigs!
Full fucking throttle.
Next up we have Super Smash Bros. Now I'll be honest, I like my fighters a little more Street Fighter shaped, but I can appreciate these lovely visuals. What I really like about this game is just how many different graphical styles are going on at once, with the characters having been pulled from so many different games, but it makes for a really interesting clash when they all come together.
Nice one, Glenn. The next games are the lovely Outlast series. Now I know you completed these, but I spent most of my time stuck in a closet, terrified. But I do realise that the visuals are beautiful, and actually did a comparison of this with the other consoles, and it held up really nicely.
Yeah, as strange as it sounds, what I liked most about the Outlast games is just how grimy they looked. It really comes across and gets that atmosphere over. Right, next one then is a little, dare I say, hidden gem on the eShop, and it's called Figment. This game looks absolutely stunning. It's almost Alice in Wonderland meets MC Escher. It's weird and whimsical and really worth a look, especially for the graphics.
With this next game, I know I'm going to get no arguments from anyone. It's Gris on the Nintendo Switch, which came out just last month. The game looks absolutely beautiful, and is actually made by 3 people, one of them having been a classically trained artist. The game is stunning, there's no two ways about it.
Next up we have another 2 for the price of 1, and these are the games that are based on the Wonder Boy series. You have the Wonder Boy remake and the more recently released Monster Boy. These both go for a hand-drawn style and they both look absolutely fantastic.
Nice one. I cannot hear the name Wonder Boy without remembering my brother who made a cassette tape in the 80s begging my parents to buy it for him for Christmas. The next game on the list is The Gardens Between, which I reviewed recently. It really is a stunning game, but it was the time shift and rewind mechanic that made it stand out from the crowd.
Lovely. Right, another game now that uses pixel art, and this is Kingdom 2 Crowns, which was another one we reviewed fairly recently. What really makes this one stand out is the use of the foreground and the background. The foreground in particular, the river that runs along, and the lighting and shadow effects that fall upon it are truly mesmerising.
The next games on our list are the lovely Banner Saga trilogy. These were based on the beautiful artwork of Elvin Earl from early Disney films. This hand-drawn style works so well with the storyline and plot, and I love the way that Norse mythology comes through in every single frame of animation.
Nice one. I can see you really enjoyed that game, Mark. You might want to take a shower or something. Right, where was I? Next game, yeah, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Now this game obviously was on the Wii U first of all, but it still looks just as amazing today. This game just exudes style. It looks cool.
Nice one, Glenn. Love a bit of exuberance. Next game is the lovely Everspace. I'm not going to go on too long because we all know what it's all about. Check out these visuals.
Right, no graphics list would be complete without mentioning Octopath Traveler. This one, is it 2D, is it pixel art, is it 3D, who knows? 2D HD I think is how they describe it. It's amazing, have a look.
This next game does not have the best graphics on Nintendo Switch, but what it does have is one of the best lighting systems that I've seen in any game. It just carries such an atmosphere. This is Firewatch.
Next game, and another one that uses pixel art graphics. This is Slain Back from Hell. Now if this were a best music on Switch list, it could probably make it for that too, but it's the backgrounds in particular that win me over in terms of the graphics. I love the atmosphere that they convey, particularly the use of light and shadow. Again, as I mentioned with another game previously, it really does set the scene well.
Bastion and Transistor need no introduction, and despite them having an amazing audio and soundtrack, it's the visuals that stand out for me. These hand-drawn, isometric and futuristic landscapes look fantastic on Switch.
I know that quite a few eyebrows were raised when Nintendo partnered with Ubisoft to release Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but not only was it a cracking little game, but it looks absolutely fantastic as well. The partnership was so well received that Nintendo then trusted Ubisoft to include Fox McCloud and the Star Fox crew in their newly released Starlink game.
The next one is the beautiful Warframe from the guys over at Panic Button. They did an incredible job bringing a game that was seemingly huge on PC to the Nintendo Switch and having it run so smoothly. This next game's been out for so long and it runs on such an old engine, it really has no place being in a list like this, but it still looks so good. It's Skyrim, and although running on that very dated engine that they really need to upgrade for the next one of their games but they're not going to, just check out these visuals.
Believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawns, It dawns in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Some games truly are timeless, and I think Okami really does encapsulate this. The game came out on the PlayStation 2 way back when, and has been on the Wii since then too, but this HD remaster looks just as good today as it did all the way back then.
Now, whilst I appreciate a 3D game, hand-drawn art is equally impressive when it's done as well as it is in Hollow Knight. The word that best describes them is atmospheric. Everything about the game creates an atmosphere that draws you in to its mysterious and unique world.
Lovely stuff. Right, now obviously we've not included every game out there that looks amazing. If we did, there'd be nothing for you to do down in the comments section, so put down what you think and we'll get some nice discussion going.
Just a massive thank you really from Glen and I as we gradually approach 18,000 subscribers. I know 12 months ago when we were sat there with 650 subs, we did not expect to have such an amazing group of people leaving comments and interacting on our channel. So as always, for all things Switch all the time, keep it Switch up. Cheers guys, see ya!
Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, happy gaming.